What is the number one business struggle? I know there are lots of different answers to this. I've searched the web and there are hundreds and hundreds of articles telling you that it's your infrastructure or paying taxes or finding the right employee, etc., etc. But I bet the number one struggle is sales. That's right, you want more sales, more money in your business. And how do you get those sales? You start by finding targeted leads. People who will walk through your virtual door to buy your product or service. You know you have the best product or service on the planet, and it solves the client's pain. You want to get that in front of them, but they're not seeing your message, and you're struggling to find the right leads. I'm Planet Mitch from GiveAwayRocket.com. This is Win. It's kind of, exciting to win things. Everybody wants to win, win, win. I'm going to show you how to virally grow your business by generating targeted leads through contests and referral marketing. Now, I have a goal for 2019 and beyond. I want to redefine contest marketing. It kind of has sometimes a bad reputation. AppSumo ran a bunch of contests in 2017. And they studied what happened when people came to them through contests versus people who came to them through regular marketing. The leads that came from contests brought them 55% higher lifetime value. More what? More cash per client. A study from Wharton School of Business in 2017 said 26% increased lifetime value of referred customers over customers acquired through regular channels. 94% of consumers trust recommendations from their friends above all other forms of advertising. And lastly, 82% of consumers are more likely to buy a new product when learning about it from their friends or family. So why should you listen to this guy named Planet Mitch? He seems a little crazy, doesn't he? Ken was also struggling with his first campaign. He launched it, and after 4 days, he had 8 leads. Ken said, I only have one step now. Hire Mitch to do it for me. Rocket Rooster came wanting to build their email list. I think you do a fantastic job, well worth the investment. I can see you charging 3 times as much. Colleen over at the Mac Group. Working with Giveaway Rocket on giveaways is a great experience. Erin at Vivid Numbers, where we grew her list just a little. But she said, I'd easily pay $2.50 per person. Giveaway Rocket greatly exceeded our lead generation expectations, said Anna over Cineo. We helped them generate over 5,200 leads in 2 different campaigns. Ben at Syrup, we did over 3 campaigns with them and generated well over 7,200 because that was just their first campaign. Wow, that's amazing. Really happy with this one. The numbers don't lie. So let's get back to this email list thing. What's the value of a targeted lead for me? And yes, I'm well aware that everybody says email is dying. But this number has not changed in the slightest according to the market. What number? Well, the industry says you should be able to gain $1 in revenue per month per lead. That's $12,000 a year for 1,000 leads. Sounds like good money, doesn't it? I know you've tried everything. You've tried social media, you've tried Facebook and Google ads, but what's the typical cost when doing those kind of things? Well, $3 to $10. I've heard people paying much more, $20, $25, up to $100 per targeted lead. But what if we used word of mouth, which is also known as, personal recommendations, to take you viral? Let's talk about an example. Dropbox, they needed to rapidly grow their business. What did they do? They asked their friends. Who are their friends? People using the service, people who loved it. They said, look, if you'll share this with a friend and get them to sign up, we'll give you more free space. Were they lucky? No, I don't think so. That's called planning and execution. They leverage their raving fans to grow their business, and you can do that too. We call them viral contests, and I also use the phrase accelerated word of mouth. But you know, viral doesn't always mean 100,000, right? We want the big numbers, woohoo! But that's okay. We can get small numbers as long as they're what? Targeted leads. That's what we're after. So let's go back and redefine words just so we're on the same page, because a contest means different things in different places. For example, it could be win a new car or win an iPad. And I know you've seen this one, win a new laptop or a MacBook. But I suspect you've also seen this happen. You go to a restaurant, you're checking out, and they have a fishbowl, and it says, put in your business card for a chance to win a free lunch. Those are typical kinds of contests. But they're also typically not targeted, and they don't use word of mouth. Now, why do I say they're not targeted? Well, is an iPad the right prize to be giving away for a business that's trying to sell massage? I don't think so. Have you run contests before? Have you tried this because you hear that contests are a great way to get targeted leads? How well did it work for you? I suspect that it didn't work very well because you didn't understand A, the value of the word of mouth, and B, you didn't do the right planning. I've heard it over and over and over. Well, I've run contests and they just don't work. It's because you didn't do it the right way. I had a client that I met with and they told me they had just spent $5,000 on a magazine contest. I got a really nice ad spot in the magazine, showed off their product really well, and they got some good exposure. But how many leads did they get from giving away that product in that magazine? I'll give you a second to think about it. They got 0. But the magazine didn't give them all the flyers that were sent in with all the addresses, so they got 0 leads. That same company worked with me. We did 2 contests, spent less than $5,000 on those campaigns, and brought in over 8,000 highly targeted leads. Now, 8,000 leads per month is what? $8,000 to their bottom line over the period of 12 months. That's some good revenue. How does a contest work? First, we're going to put up a page with your offer. In this case, we were offering a free business trip to Hawaii. We were very specific. We targeted this as a business trip because we didn't want to get mom and pop who wanted to just win a trip to Hawaii. At the bottom of the page was enter your name, your last name, your primary business email address, and your best phone number. Then they're asked to share the offer. Here's an example from that same campaign. Congratulations, you're entered. Here's your unique link. And if you share this, you get 20 additional chances to win this trip for every person that you refer. Plus, if you referred 5 people, they gave a $1,970 value Strategic Alliance Mastery Program. That's called a reward. So you're incentivizing people to share the campaign and to bring highly targeted leads back to you so they have a bigger chance to win and they get bonus prizes. We can make this happen for you through the WIN program. Imagine adding 5,000 leads to your list or 10xing your list in the next 6 months. At $1 per lead per month, just imagine what that would do for your revenue. One of my clients in the equine industry started with 150 leads on her list. Within a month, we had added over 600 highly targeted leads to her list. We can do that for you. Let's get this party started. Come on over and let's win.